guys are pieces of shit. I'm gonna sue you dumb bitches for millions now.
What's your name, badge number?
Yeah.
I don't like your f***ing attitude already.
Okay.
Each one of these jackboot thugs sitting here now is literally a Nazi.
Listen to me real fucking carefully.
Sir. I ain't Willy Wonka, I don't sugarcoat shit, sweetheart.
You is not gonna put your hands on me, bro. I swear to God, you's not, dude. You is not. I'm not going across the street, you coward.
This is definitely a public area.
You done violated my First Amendment rights. You done violated me.
Look it up. No, look, I walk this way. No, I walk this way now.
Say it to my face. I bet you won't. Where the hell's Ming Lin? No! He's very horny.
I actually don't have to answer any goddamn questions because I have a Fifth Amendment right.
Now that tells me he wants to shoot me. That tells me he wants to riddle my body with bullets.
You're gonna piss me off, buddy boy, you're gonna learn.
Trash cop, pig, checking out the public space. Ooh, you got the Hershey Kisses. Awesome.
She's kidnapped me now. That's kidnapping.
Touch me again. Touch me again. You're calling the fucking cops? Yeah, fuck off, asshole.
What are you gonna do?
Close the door. Okay, I don't care. Go with me. Go with me. I don't like you.
Buddy what? I ain't your buddy. Your buddy's in your fucking... Your buddy's in your pants. I ain't your buddy.
I'm not gonna slow anything. You don't tell me what to do, sir. This is my freedom of speech. You don't like it, get to work.
Get your face out of my face.
No, get your hand out of my face.
You came up to me.
Your hands are in his face, sir.
Tell your boy, he puts his hands on me again illegally, I'm gonna fuck him up.
I'm here doing my job. We're 12-hour shifts every day.
Yep, I'm doing my job.
You're dark. Basically, shut your mouth and go back to work.
What's your name?
What's your name?
It's my right. I make the quadruple as you. Have a nice day. You're rude. You look miserable in life.
I'm not detained. I'm not a suspect. If you touch me, we're gonna have problems. You're right. I'm allowed to defend myself.
You're fucking lesbian. Gonna put my dick in you?
I'm suing everybody.
All right. Hi, people. I'm gonna ask you. We're just beginning. We're not numerous, but if you can click on the like, please, to help spread the good news. Glenn Serio, God, Glenn Serio is terrible. Yeah. Hi, buddy. Yeah, he is. He is incredibly terrible. And that's why I finished my edit with him. I start to do frauditing and tough frauditing because of him. So, I give him the last word. So yeah, click on the like, please. Just, that's how YouTube work. I don't like to say those things, but hey, there you go. And so I'm going to say hi to Greg. Greg first again, always. Greg is a trooper. Hi to Facty. Hi to Mr. Thomas. Frauditor Mania, obviously. We're going to have another live stream tomorrow, me and him. It's going to be a fun one. We have a top 5 tomorrow of the frauditing cliche, which is, I think, it's going to be pretty funny. And yeah, so today I just jump in. It's rare that I do that, but there you go. I wanted to talk about 2 things today. I wanted to talk about first, let's talk about Graig. Graig Hendry, the machine that was sentenced to 500 days, but with the time he already did and everything, it's going to be around 6 months. So he should be back for the summer. And I'm sure he's going to be back on track. He's going to go back right in his usual shenanigan. The guy didn't learn anything. He's a moron. He delivered 2 videos the last couple of days, record from jail, where he refused any accountability. He even say a bunch of stuff. I'm going to talk just a little bit about it. Greg, where are you, Greg? And first, I want to point out something. If you check his video where he reposts everything, his video made okay view for his channel, 10K, 13K, 7K. That's really good. But if you check the 2 video that he actually released about this situation, then it's a lot less. And if I would be him, I would be extremely worried, and because those frauditor, and that's why so many disappear over time as soon as they start to get legal problem. People, those frauditors, they think that their follow-up are going to be there for them. They're going to show up when those guys end up in jail and everything. And it might be true for a couple of them, but for most of them, that's where people start to leave them. DMA Christopher Cordova, since he became so popular with his court case, is losing views and he's losing everything. He even made a video a few days ago where he's saying that he's going to give up on his main channel. And he's going to give up on his main channel because he said that YouTube is screwing him up and his video doesn't have as many views and everything. So he started DMA 2.0 and the views are even worse. And I don't think you understand that. It's because people like, they're not going to follow you in every one of your adventure, especially not the legal one. They don't really care. And you can see people don't really care about what's happening to Graig. Those videos should have, way more views than he have subscriber, but he have 12K subscriber and he barely have 2,000 view. Not even. Barely 2,000 on both of those videos, 3,000. This is crazy. Let me just check the comment real quick. They mentioned Lord. I just got here. What did I miss? I'm just talking about Graig real quick because he got sentenced for 2 years. As I say, that's going to be transformed to, with the time he already did, to around 6 months. And yeah, I was just talking about the fact that I hate that he didn't take any accountability for what he did. And on the 2 speech that he did, not only use his kids, which I think is horrible. I mean, come on, man. You abandon your kid to go smoke weed with your friend and buttercups and annoy them and prank them. You left your family already. And then you go to jail and you're like, oh, now I'm going to use them. Now they're going to be useful to me. Now my kids are going to be, they're going to help me getting out of here. It's, oh, man, you're disgusting. I have a kid. I took care of my kid. I went to the freaking park with my kids and to those places and then watch movies. And I did the whole thing. I didn't abandon my kids, and he did. And the fact that he just used his family to try to, make us feeling sad for him. So we're going to give him money. I mean, are you serious? Graig, please, come on. The fact that also refuse any accountability, of course, but man, not even a little bit, not even maybe I should have not done that. Just a little bit, just stay home, do anything else. No, of course not. And one of the stupid things he said in his little speech, because in the video of yesterday that I made myself a video about, he made a statement. He write a little MLK type of speech, which is laughable at best. And at best. And the guy is in this little statement, he started to talk about the government, about our human are not born equal because the government people are higher, which is so stupid. The government, okay, if you remove the government is the people that get elected and their entourage, their circle of people, the lobbying, those people those people that actually and influence, everything. That's the government. That's the woman that Linda that work in a DMV, and she's not the government. She just got a job. I know people that work in government. They didn't want to work for the government. They just found a job. You know what I mean? That's what was there, and they got hired, and they like it because they got good benefits. But I mean, they're not part of the big, you know what I mean? The conspiration to be over the people. They're just people, which my God. Anyway, so when he said that, I had a chuckle. I was like, this is insane. To think that Linda at the DMV think that she's over any one of us. It's insane. And it's sad. Honestly, it's sad because the guy is 25 years old. He have a lot of energy, have a lot of passion, and to see that being wasted like that, and this is something we see a lot with men the last few years, a lot of waste. And it's like we don't really know what to do with our time and our energy and our frustration and everything, and we end up doing stupid things like that, like frauditing. And I think he fell for it, and he could have become a really good entertainer. You have a nice, he's not too, you have a good comedy chop. He's quick on his feet. Could have become a comedian. You have this I don't give a shit attitude that, comedian, it worked pretty well with them in the bar scene, the comedy club scene. Anyway, he made everything wrong, and now he's gonna pay the price. And he discussed me honestly the fact that he refused accountability, the fact that he uses kids, and the fact that he mentioned George Orwell in 1984, which completely absurd to think that it's relevant to his situation. I don't know. You probably, some of you read George Orwell, obviously, and that's not what it is. It's not about annoying cops with a camera and then making money out of it on YouTube. That's anyway. So that's it for Graig. So I don't know if we're gonna hear a lot of him. He's gonna probably make video where he complain in jail, how he get probably beat or whatever. In his little speech, he said that they force him to eat a couple of times, stuff like that. I mean, man, they're not gonna let you die on your bed, as a protest. It's all right, enough with Graig. The guy, he really, really frustrates me. But as I can see, I don't think people talk about him that much, because my video has no view and his video has no view. So we're gonna put Graig on the back seat for the moment and step to something else. I wanted to talk about a video that was made by Lucid Lair, that we all know and love and respect and admire and want to be her friend and dance with her in the moonlight. But I don't totally agree with that video. I'm gonna say why. Just before, let me check the chat first in case I missed something. What's going on? Oh, hey, Frauditing Mania is a new member. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to return the favor, I guess. Let's check. Mike Edwards. DMA is a girly boy, gay boy. Okay. Well, I mean, what if he is? You know what I mean? I don't really care. Although when I checked his girlfriend, I don't know if it's his girlfriend anymore. Sweetie T, where is she? Where is that girl? She disappeared or something. So Frauditing Mania became a YouTube member. Boom. Yeah, you owe me $2. You lost, man. You lost that $2. All that was a scam. Me talking to you, creating a stream together, all that stuff. That was a scam, buddy. I got you $2. Those are two exposure dollar now. You're never gonna see them again. We have Navy Girl that's here today. Navy Girl, Graig is nothing but a low life loser from William. Yeah, I know, but what's sad is he had potential. The guy is not he's not Glenn Serio. He was okay. He could have become something else. I said it a few times. I work in media, and I've seen some bigger loser than him becoming well known, actually. So he could have done something else easy. Frauditing Mania, he's messed with the wrong woman. What was the woman? I don't know. The woman. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. You owe me $20. I don't. You a penny boy. All right. So people fight, of course. Say a bunch of stuff. Donna Ray is there. Hey y'all. Hey Donna. So, and Mr. Thomas is Lucid Lair is the best. Yeah, I think she found her voice. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna take a little sippy of my sippy cup. She already found her voice, and she's in this. I think she started. I don't remember when. A little bit longer, and she's in this beautiful moment where she's growing, rising. She found her voice. I hope I'm gonna be there in 5 to 6 months. I'm still exploring a lot. But yeah, so so we all love her, we all respect her. That's not the point. I'm not criticizing. I cannot say that word. I'm not shitting on her. Let's go there. Let's say hi to Darjen, of course. Darjen, oh my god, I cannot say enough good thing about that person. I'm gonna do a live stream soon where I'm only gonna talk about Darjen. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna end up being one of the greatest show ever produced in the history of mankind, obviously. So the video of Lucid Lair, I don't know if I should play it. Should I play it? You probably saw it anyway. Anyway, the title is pretty clear. The downfall, why First Amendment auditor channels are dying. I agree with that, but I so don't agree with that. A lot of channel are dying. Yes, I just talk about DMA, how much his view have dropped, how much he doesn't even know himself. He doesn't even understand how come he think it's YouTube. He made a long video saying that YouTube is screwing him when it's not. I'm sorry, buddy, it's not. It's just people don't click as much anymore because all your stuff becomes serious. You get like in jail and all. It's not fun anymore. And the followers of frauditing, they just want to have fun. Just want to see you grill a cop, being a little shithead and everything. And that's what people want. When you start to go in like the deep legal issue and everything, and people, they're not gonna give a crap. There's so many other of those guys they can watch that they know it's just gonna be funny, from Jimmy Hag or Glenn Serio, whatever. Those guys are hopeless. They're always gonna be funny. So when it becomes serious, and you see it for DMA, you see it for Graig, you see it for many other before. People just let them go away. They don't care anymore. And so, yeah, a lot of auditing channel are dying. That's a fact. But the top A-list, the top tier of frauditors, they're not going anywhere. Their number are still sick. I was checking. I'm going to put a page here. This is Press NH Now. I think everybody know Press NH Now. Mark mentioned Bacon Face, Freddy Krueger himself. One of the worst person that ever lived, and probably one of the worst frauditor on the platform. Look at his number. 2 days ago, 114K, 191K. That's 9 days ago. That's crazy. The guy has almost 200K subscriber. Okay, I know on the bigs, the world of YouTube, that's nothing. I obviously. But that's enough to make some good guacamole, people. Like, that's money. There's money at the end of this. And Josh Abrams, a very good number. Sean Reyes has very good number. This horrible TTA family, he got amazing numbers. So the problem is not as much as those guys, because those guys, they're smart. They don't get arrested. They keep it fun. They keep it light. You know what I mean? They just keep going with their thing. They have their little script. It's going well. Everybody like it. And they don't get in jail. Or when they get in jail, they do it the right way too. They know they're gonna go in jail and they prepare it. They don't just show up somewhere. I mean, Mark mentioned yes, but they know how to not get arrested. That's what I mean. They know when the line is, and they never crossed it. They walk right next to it and never crossed it unless they want to. Every arrest Sean Reyes have his plan. They know what they're doing. So frauditing is still very, very strong for the niche that it is. And every niche has a potential to go beyond that. Like if you check the flat earthers, that's a niche, but it's huge. One of my favorite debunker, if you will, of flat earthers have more than 1 million subscriber. When you get a million of subscriber, that's money. That's good. And there's a lot of those channels that do very, very well debunking flat earther. So a niche can end up exploding. And I feel that the frauditing niche is changing. Okay, like I think people are tired of the FOIA thingy. We're starting to get tired of the yeller, like Mark mentioned, just stay on a corner, yell at everybody. Those things are going to change, but they're not going to go away. They're just going to transition into something else. Take the sovereign citizen movement. That thing started in the 70s. It's been going on for more than 50 years. It changed with time. You know what I mean? It evolved. Well, it's not really an evolution, but you know what I mean? It changed. It becomes something else. And I think that's what is going to happen with frauditing, especially with in United States with the new president that's going to arrive soon. A lot of those guys are kind of on the side of that person, and I feel it's gonna bring a new level of cockiness, a new level of getting in your face, like they're. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's gonna be a new wave coming in, and Josh Abrams, Sean Reyes. What's the name of that bald guy that pretend to be a lawyer? Leroy Truth. All those guys, they're way too deep in the thing to just stop. Unless that the only thing that could happen that would actually stop the whole thing, it's if YouTube stop literally paying for that. Like if prank channels stop being you cannot monetize a prank channel. I feel that's gonna be the end of it, obviously. Like, but that's the only reason. And then they're gonna find another platform and find a way to keep going. They're gonna live stream on anything else, but on YouTube at least it would probably kill it right, right there. But I don't think they're gonna do that because they still bring a lot of money. So and the channel that are closing, and in her video she used good guy activism as an example because the guy is not monetized anymore and his view drop and whatever. I mean, it's maybe because the guy is a moron. Creepy David is a moron. So the fact that he doesn't renew his speech or anything, it's not as much because in the video she said it's been years. He said the same. He said the same thing. Yeah, but I mean, it's because he's a moron. The guy that are a bit smarter, they change what their argument over time. Everything that's been debunked, then they switch it so they can, they move the goalpost, as we like to say. So, but him, he doesn't move anything because he know one thing, because he's a moron. So yeah, every moron channel are gonna. Oh my God! Just because I go in the chat. Every moron channel, they're gonna fail. They're gonna fail over. Jimmy Ag is gonna disappear. You know what I mean? He's not gonna become, sadly, the voice of a generation. Jimmy Ag at one point will disappear. Good guy activism will disappear. DMA will disappear. But the movement is not gonna disappear. I don't think so. I'm going in the chat because I see on the corner of my eyes a lot of message going on. Freddy Krueger is a compliment. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Freddy Krueger was like a well-known character, a great dynamic, colorful man, if you compare him to Mark Mention. I don't know. Honestly, do you think Mark Mention is like that even when he goes like to McDonald's? You know what I mean? Like is he always like that? Or he's just when he shoot for YouTube? I'm curious about that. I feel like guy like I'm against that press. What's his name? Gutter Trash or whatever. I feel he's like that all the time. I feel that guy's like that no matter where he is. Always the tone, always the attitude, always, the confrontation, always ready to go. I wonder if Mark Mention is there, because if he's there and he's like that all the time, Jesus Christ. Can you imagine if that guy just dropped by at 2 a.m. for the munchies, the night munchies at the McDonald's, and starting with that like angry freaking tone? I don't know if he's always like that. We're checking in because we have Darjen with a donation of five exposure dollar to celebrate my new prosthetic leg. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Is that like one or two? I need to know. Like, give me some. You cannot just write something like that and let let me in the blind like that. You have to give me some detail. What are we talking here? Oh my God, my Siri just opened because I said serious. Siri, you stupid. She didn't like that I said that. Yeah, Jen, I need more detail. What's with the leg? Like my new prosthetic leg. So it's not leg. So it's one. You have one new leg. That's insane. Is it the one like with like the thing that curve at the end, or you have a foot? This is amazing. I'm gonna send you an email. I need to talk about that. I didn't know you were going to something like that. My God. We have those people that are in our life every day, following us in our tough frauditing adventure, and we don't realize all of you live your own life. It's all right. So just to jump back in the Lucid Lair thingy, so I don't think the movement is in any danger. I think the movement has to change, yes, but I think it's gonna stay because of the leading one. There's always gonna be smaller one that's gonna try to emulate, to recreate what the big one do, and those are the one that's always gonna be fun for us. They're gonna appear, realize that they don't make as much money as they thought they would make, realize that now they have to pay for some legal fee for some things like that, and they realize that they don't make nothing. And as soon it becomes serious and they need their followers for some money or something, well, they just disappear and switch channel because, there's so many of them. I'm going back in the chat. Darjen, would be a hell of a jump scare. Yeah, it's real. I'm above the knee, amputee from a car accident. No shit. Wow, that's one of my phobia. To lose my life or a limb or anything on a car crash. I think it's stupid because you're just in a car. You're going somewhere. You're not doing anything. You're in transition between A and B. You know what I mean? You are doing something and then you transition to do something else, and you have the the accident while you're in transition. You're not even doing something. You were doing something, or you know what I mean? Anyway, it always bugged me, the idea that some people, sadly, I lost people in the motorcycle accident, car accident, and I was like, they were just on the way of doing something. It's so strange, so absurd. Eagle Nick, oh my god, I'm gonna let you do a couple of tomorrow, Will. I'm gonna let you do a couple of Eagle Nick, not as much as you want. Don't feel too much freedom here. I'm gonna censor you a little bit. I'm gonna be the government. I'm not gonna let you express your full freedom of speech, but you will be able to do some Eagle Nick tomorrow because he got demonetized. Why though? What did he do? Do you have more news about that? No, I'll tone it down. Yeah, you won't, you maniac. Yeah, please do. I'll tone it down. Yeah, right. I cannot. You tone down. It's gonna be fun to see. The tyranny. So yeah, what happened? Do you know why he got demonetized? I'm making my leg look like. Oh, that's cool. Oh my god, I don't want to say like I'm jealous or anything because like it's sensitive and everything, but that's cool. I'm just saying it's really freaking cool. Like, come on. RoboCop type thing going on, and with your picture and the sunglasses and everything, I can see it, and it's glorious. Jen is glorious. You were already glorious. You were like the sunrise in the darkness, and then poof, even you're just raised to another level, just like that. Amazing. I'm gonna take another little sippy, if you don't mind. Oh, we have news. Frauditor Mania. He was reloading all of his old video. Yeah, but they all do that. Every time I put a video, like at least like 2-3 times a month, I put a video that just been posted, and I receive right away an email from someone saying that's an old video. Which, thank you for for telling me. But every time I'm like, I don't know. I'm not gonna research. But they all repost. They all do. Jimmy Ag lately repost everything. He even exported from his phone, from the application that he doesn't pay, so there's publicity in it, and he put it on YouTube with the publicity in it. It's in, my God, what a muppet. Craig is doing the same so far. Yeah, exactly, but they not just Craig, everybody. What's his name? The guy that sounds like a muppet on cocaine. Anselmo. Anselmo, he had a channel when he was gone for a while. He had a channel where he was reposting everything, no change, same thumbnail, everything. So they all do it. Press NH now is a hero to most people. At first, when I was saying message from a tube sack, I was like, man, that guy is insane. And then, I realized he's a funny guy. He uses irony. Yeah. He's a sarcastic little dude. Yeah, he's a hero to most people. Imagine having that guy as you talk to someone, you're in a work office type of a Christmas party type of situation, chit chat with a guy from, another department. You never really talk with him. And then you talk about YouTube and suddenly say something like, hey, do you know about Press NH now? That guy rock. It never happened to me. I would lose my shit. Not only I would lose any respect for that person forever and ever, but I would completely, oh my God, we would get on a fiery debate. I would lose my job that night because I would debate so much. Hero, oh my God. Darjen, you're too kind. No, you're too kind. You're too kind. We are this perfect mesh of a creator and the person following the creator, and we're both together on the same boat. You are amazing, Darjen. Annoying America. Annoying America is the most irritating voice on YouTube. Yo, that's a good title. He should absolutely start a channel called Annoying America and just go nuts. I would subscribe. Like that guy is insane. Okay, we're gonna say something here. We were talking about Greg sooner about he doesn't take any accountability and he say the government is oppressing the people and then all that BS that make no sense. The United States is so free. You all all the individual liberties. It's insane. People can have a bunch of guns in their basement. You can the fuck you want. You know what I mean? And it's not enough. It's never enough. No, because I cannot yell "f you" to cops all day. Tyrant. I cannot go to a DMV and bother everybody. Tyranny. What are you talking about? Go home, man. Go watch a movie, you idiot. So I was talking about SLMO versus Greg. Greg is in that thing. Like he think he's freaking like MLK or Gandhi or whatever. SLMO knows what he's doing. Like we hate the guy, but once the camera is closed and he's, probably doing a bong at 4 a.m. with a bunch of low life, I'm not criticizing the bong. The bong is okay. I'm just a bong in his end. It look, you know what I mean? Anything SLMO does just look like, So he knows he's just effing around. You're gonna ask him. You don't take that seriously, and it's gonna be, of course not. I don't give a shit about any of that. He make his money. So who's the dumbest, Craig or Anselmo? You know what I mean? He's the the guy that believed that bullshit, or the guy that just have a fun with it because he was already a criminal anyway. So what he's gonna lose. You know what I mean? So tell me in the chat. I would like to know. Put Craig or Anselmo. The one that's the dumbest. I'm just curious to see that. I'm gonna check. Question for Dark Gen. Material Wolverine boat. Oh my God, we're talking Wolverine now. Man, this live stream is out. I'm sorry, I'm reading at the same time I'm talking. I'm just gonna shut up. Is your prosthetic leg made out of the material that Wolverine bone are made of? That's so cool. That's so mad. So mad. No, but that would be so sweet. You can just like extend the leg, with a couple of like spike at the end of it. Swing. That would be perfect. When I say the swing, I didn't say the swing like what was that movie? Swing. When I know what I'm talking about here. Nobody else does. But I was doing swing like the sound of a blade getting out. In movie, every time there's a blade in a movie, even if it's getting out of a leather thing, it's swing. I am so oppressed. I'll tell you more after I finish my second latte, and I'm currently drinking. Hang on, I have to turn the heat. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. We're very, very repressed here. Send them to North Korea so they can see what the tyranny is. You don't even. Yeah, Wayne's World. Oh my God, I have the best people in the world. I can just say something, and you just like you read it. You read my mind, people. This is insane. Like when in the symbiotic. Where did I just saw that word? I feel I just saw that word. Symbiotic from the Argent, obviously. I don't even know why I was wondering. Yeah, Wayne's World showing. I mean, come on, classic. I don't have clip for that movie in my edit. Oh my God, that's yeah. Something's gonna change. I'm gonna have some clip of Wayne's World in my edit starting next week. We're gonna see Wayne and Guard. Oh my God, Guard. We're gonna see Wayne and Guard doing some stuff. I already have a couple of Austin Power, but I wonder how come I didn't include those dude. Wayne's World. It's such a good movie. Anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to talk about. Let me check the time. I never check the time because otherwise I get 3:50. Hey, yo, we start 35 minutes ago. My God. Just like that. We have a new member, Tube Sucks. Became a YouTube member. Tube Sucks. Tube Suck 7. I love you, brother. You're the best. I love your comment. At first you were getting me going, but now I just like, I know what you're doing. and they're good, and I love them. All right, Craig, Enrique, Ellie, top 3 of the worst. We did. I'm sorry, I don't want to argue with you, Ernesto Alamo. I love your name, by the way. Wow. Um, we made a top tier list. Who's the worst? The king of the worst, and Josh Abrams, after a very, very scientific process, very calculated process. We made a tier list, and that tier list is going to be used by scholar in generation to comes to study the frauditing and tough frauditing movement. And Josh Abrams was crowned the king of the worst. Of course, that might change. We're going to have more tier lists. Next one is going to be with Frauditor Mania. We're going to do a tier list of Trader Trash Audit. And after a few tier lists, we're going to do one with all the winner. So we're really at the end of this process. That's probably going to take years. Years. We're going to end up having a very extremely precise scientific answer to who's the worst frauditor. Which is going to change the world. The world's going to change right away. Hopefully, Graig is going to be out of jail. He's going to be back on track. Right now, he's far from being the worst. But I'm going to give him another 5 years. Man, that guy can become the king. Because he really believed that crap. Craig, I'm going to put you on screen. Oh, that face, huh? And since when Graig went from like the cool guy with the afro, you can see here up here, like, yeah, brother, I smoke weed, don't give a shit, type thing, to this dude right here at the We Will Prevail, this one here. I didn't saw that transition happen, honestly. What happened? He looked like a preacher. He looked like a guy that you have a small church somewhere, and he's like the preacher of that small, and he tried to sell you a used car. And everything he says sound good, but you look in his eyes and you're like, that guy is trying to convince me or sell me something right now. He's not real. He became that dude. He became that. He looked 40s. Yeah, Donna, exactly. He looked 40 in his mid-30s. The guy's 25. What the F, brother? What happened to you? I'm telling you, that guy waste. I work with a lot of comedians. That guy waste an opportunity. I'm telling you, he would have done it with his previous attitude. If he would have like focus, work hard, write some good stuff, work with good writer, that guy could have become like completely something else. 100%. A man, a father, a provider, a man that doesn't give up, his family, his wife, his kids, to go piss off some puck-ups somewhere and call them tyrant. Oh my God, that sounds so stupid. My wife would have dropped my ass right away. She would have been like, you go out right now to go annoy some cops for YouTube. I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm taking the kids. Bye-bye. Although, I don't know if you saw his wife. I don't want to be mean. I'm going to be mean, but I don't want to be. In the Craig video, I'm just gonna.
As much as I am sure.
Oh my God!
Under the...
Look at the sound. I don't want to hear your voice, man. You're terrible. His wife, where is she? There you go. Look, she doesn't look like the, brightest bulb in the Christmas tree. Is it a nice way to say it? Is that polite? She doesn't look like someone who, would have read George Orwell to use something Graig liked to use. She look, maybe she's very nice. I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm watching her. That's the conclusion I'm coming up with. Maybe I'm wrong. Whatever. She doesn't. Okay. She looks stupid. I'm gonna say it. I said it. She looks stupid. And this is the only reason to explain why she support him and let him do his little prank. And now he's gonna be in jail for 6 months. Plus, he's in jail for a while already. He's gonna do like total around a year and a half. A year and a half in your mid-20s. That's insane. Completely insane. Oh my god. All right. I'm gonna check the chat a little bit. I'm gonna leave in a few minutes. I'm already did. My God, 40 minutes. I'm surprised because I thought I have already always a little sheet that I write on it with a pencil because I'm old as F, and I pass all my points. And I thought it would be 20 minutes, so there you go. I'm just gonna check the chat a little bit, talk with my people. People that I love, people that honestly, and we kid around with that a lot. I really, really appreciate your support, guys. Just I don't care how many people, 5 people, 40 people. We did one in front of 300 ones. I'm just happy that anybody show up and we can just exchange together. I want to do another trail list. Yeah, that's I said it, man. We're gonna do the trailer trash next week. It's going to be the 27 or the 28, something like that. Christmas special, man. Top tier list Friday thing, trailer trash Friday thing. Lucky Laptop, Jimmy Hag, those guys. Man, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. You have to send me your list, by the way, so I can put them together. So let's see the chat a little bit. What do you know about Friday Third Man? The former Friday himself. I would not be surprised that Friday Third, that Will is an actual Friday Third, playing both sides, trying to win at everything. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm gonna give him a chance. I didn't recognize his voice so far, and he cannot control himself when it comes to Eagle Nick. So we would have here some Eagle Nick in a Friday Third video. That would have tell me, yeah, that might be him. That might be him. But I'll keep that. I'll keep that in mind. So yeah, it's 40. He's in 25. I saw that he's younger than me. Dang, yeah, man, he's younger than you. What a waste. What a waste. 25-year-old just wasting it. And Craig, you brother, you. Yeah, you have a brother, right? Who's his brother? Is it that the chubby dude that's with him all the time? YT or YE or whatever? Who that guy is? Whatever. I know we have a brother. That's the brother that's reposting all his video right now. So I know he exists. I never saw him. Or is the chubby dude that's always with him? I don't know. I don't want to know. Enough of Craig. 6 months of break before he come back. But I'm sure he's gonna be insane when he come back. Because honestly, the worst period of my life is 25 to 30 because I was overly confident that I understand everything about everything. I get it. And I was so wrong. I was so wrong on so many things that, I end up understanding later in life. And, oh my God, he's going to have a rough 25 to 40. I'm telling you. He's going to come up. He's going to be like, oh, now I'm a MLK. Now I'm a fighter. Now I'm Rosa Parks. Look at me go. And I feel he's gonna do some pretty good stuff when he come out before he goes back in jail again. Craig like jails. Get him away from his family. Oh, that's a zinger. That's a home run. Boom. Yeah, he hates his family. He just used them when he want to make money out of them. Otherwise, he doesn't care. Craig is allegedly a DV abuser. I hope his wife leaves him. I heard about that. He received was charged with the 3 count of that. And I don't know what happened with that. I think he won't, but it was dismissed or something like that. He's not in jail for that. He's in jail for harassment and call flooding and all that stuff. We're gonna have some mean thing. She looked like a failed science experiment. Some mad scientist tried to evolve a rat. Yo! Oh my God. That cannot be unseen. That's it. See, that's a Disney movie when things transform in other thing. I always say that Joel Lopez, Surreal Cam, is the human version of a cigarette. You know what I mean? It was a cigarette in a Disney movie and he became a man. She was a rat, and there we go. Good job. You're a good one. Craig remind me of Jim Jones, the cult leader. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That kind of guy. That kind of guy that's going to end up believing himself a bit too much. And yeah, totally agree. Sadly, it's scary. It's scary to think about that, but he is that guy. Well, glad you went live. Well, I'm glad you were here. I'm going to try to pop live. I'm on vacation for a few weeks. So, when I have, I'm free. I'm like, if I want something I want to talk about, I'm just going to pop in like that, like I did today. Thank God some of you show up. I was like, man, I'm going to talk to 3 people. We went better than that. We have a premiere on my channel in half an hour. So everybody, I'm going to say goodbye to you in 5 minutes. Everybody goes on the Frauditor Mania, of course, channel to watch his premiere, obviously. She can be too smart to be with Graig. Exactly. I mean, that's, maybe she's very sweet. Maybe she's a little angel and everything, but she cannot be smart because she wouldn't be with Graig to begin with. So, I mean, yeah. We love your channel. I love you too, Donna Ray. She's always there, always showing up. I really, really, really appreciate your support. And when I check every comment, I check everything. I don't have time to answer to everything. I was checking my stats the other day. I received 23,000 comments so far. I was like, that's insane if you think about that. 23,000 people wrote comment on the video. No way I can answer all that. I would answer 23,000 email. There's no way I can do it, but I try. I try to follow everything. Darjan, we do love your channel, and I love you too. Thanks a lot. Trailer trash, yay. I know, that's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun one. I mean, who doesn't love Lucky Laptop News? Who doesn't love L Dope Dog? He's one of my favorite. He just don't produce enough. And lately, all he do is standing up next to a McDonald's. It's very, very stupid. I made a video about it. Somewhere. Where are you? It was not that long ago. Oh my God, I made so much video. I think that right here. This frauditor is auditing the drive-thru of a McDonald's to save the world. So if you want to have a little fun with El Dope Dog, a little bit of fun. I love those guys. Trailer trash. That's going to be a fun one. Chubby guy is TY Audits. But that's not his brother. That's what I mean. It's just a friend, right? It's not the... I was just wondering if I saw his brother. It's the meme. The meme you, the brother. Okay. Sorry. I should have catch on right away. All right, people. So that was fun. I'm gonna say bye-bye. 45 minutes was my goal. It was achieved. 1-8, you're in my top 5. Enter. Okay. Oh my God. So more support. You're in my top 5 and top frauditing channel. Right behind. Come on, right behind. You mean on the same line? We're all one, next to each other. Come on. Right behind Frauditor Shenanigans, Frauditor Follies, and Lucid Lairs. That's a good list. It's a very good list. Frauditor Mania. Hey! What? Because you're not on the list? Is that it? I mean, come on, buddy. Yeah, I mean, sorry, bro, but that's why we have those live stream the Friday, you and me. You're going to learn. You're going to be able to reach another level. You're going to become that man that you dream you can become. And it's, and that's why I'm doing it. I'm a very generous person. I know that everybody knows it. But some of you, might not know it. But yeah, it's all about helping for me. Helping the little guy, helping the youngster, I saw him. He was in the street begging for money. I say, let me help you, little guy. And that's what we do the Friday. Rob, and coming on my panel anytime, y'all. See, that's the thing with the youngster. They get very, they're not just, they're salty. I'm trying to find a word here. Not salty. They're pity. You know what I mean? They're not going to give up. They're like, you not put me on the list, then you're not going to be on my panel. That's what I'm trying to teach him, to open his heart, to open his mind, and then he's going to become a top tier and tough auditing. And he's going to be on the top 5 list of Mr. Thomas. That is, by the way, scientifically accurate. I just checked. Scientifically accurate. One is my favorite channel. See you next time. That's very petty. Exactly. That's gonna be the last word. Very petty, Will. But it's okay, man. You're young. You're gonna learn, and you're gonna become the man you dream you can be. And I'm gonna be right there next to you for that. I'm gonna be the best man at your wedding if you get wedding someday. I don't know. I'm gonna be there when you get a kid. I don't know if you have a kid. I don't know nothing about that, but I will be there, and I will hold your hand. All right. That's how we finish on this very beautiful, positive message. Thanks for being there. We're going to talk soon. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. with Will. Top five cliche of frauditing. You have to be there. I want you to participate to that. All right, people. Bye-bye.